Okay, July 2026 is not just another month. And no, this is not one of those new month, new energy, new me speeches where people think the calendar fixed their bad habits. After July 7th, we move into the Woodgoat month inside the Firehorse year. That matters. The year is Firehorse. The month is Woodgoat. Get this wrong, and the reading becomes like using a Tokyo map to drive around Singapore. Very confident, very lost. So, what does Woodgoat inside Firehorse mean? Simple. Horse is speed. Goat is storage. Horse is like a racing car. Fast, loud, visible. Goat is like a clay pot sitting over heat. Quiet outside, hot inside. So July is not just about things moving faster. July is about pressure moving inward. On the surface, things may look calm. Underneath, decisions are forming. People are thinking. Leaders are repositioning. Businesses are adjusting. Families are holding back conversations.
That feeling of something is changing, but I cannot see it clearly yet. That is very Woodgoat. Now look at the element. Wood feeds fire. If fire is the stove, wood is the firewood. The goat is earth, but it is not empty earth. Inside the goat, there is wood, fire, and earth. So imagine this. You already have fire horse speed. Then July adds wood to feed the fire. Then the goat stores the heat inside earth. No explosion, no big drama, but the heat is building. That is why July can be more important than it looks. Horse is obvious. Goat is quiet. And quiet does not always mean safe. Sometimes quiet means the pot is heating. Think of your storeroom at home. If the storeroom is clean, useful, where everything is. But if it is full of broken chairs, old boxes, unpaid bills, and things you kept because maybe one day useful, one day you open the door and everything falls on your head. That is goat energy when it is not managed. It stores good things, bad things, useful things, useless things. So in July, the question is not, what new things should I add? The question is, what have I been carrying for too long? Old anger, old plans, old business problems, old clients you should have released, old team issues you keep avoiding, old decisions you refuse to make. Woodgoat month does not always create a new problem. Sometimes it simply opens the storeroom, and then you finally see the mess. Now, horse and goat also combine. This is the part many people miss. The Firehorse year is moving fast. The Woodgoat month holds and stores. When horse meets goat, the fast energy of the year connects with the stored pressure of the month. In normal human language, what was moving fast now needs to be processed. What was loud now goes internal. What was exciting now needs structure. It is like someone running very fast, then suddenly stopping and asking, wait, where am I actually going? That is July. Firehorse says, move. Woodgoat says, fine, but what are you carrying? Firehorse says, go faster. Woodgoat says, your bag is full of rubbish. Firehorse says, be visible. Woodgoat says, good, but what are you hiding underneath? That is why July is not just an action month. It is an adjustment month. For business owners, July asks you to check your foundation, not your dream, your foundation. Is your offer clear? Is your pricing clean? Is your sales process leaking? Is your team confused? Are you chasing attention but not building trust? Are you doing many things but producing very little? Firehorse gives speed. Woodgoat asks whether your structure can carry that speed. A racing car with loose wheels is not exciting. It is dangerous. So do not ask only, how do I grow faster? Ask, what must I fix before speed makes it worse? For leaders, July asks you to manage pressure before it becomes drama. Many leaders only act when the problem becomes visible. Too late. By the time the team is angry, cash flow is tight, clients complain, projects delay, or your best people are tired, the pressure has already been building for weeks. Woodgoat says, check the pot before it boils over. If you hear small complaints, listen. If a team member becomes quiet, if a client delays payment, address it. If your body feels tired, don't wait for collapse. If your content is not converting, don't just post more. Fix the message. That is chi management. Not mystical, practical. Manage the pressure before the pressure manages you. For professionals, July asks you to check your usefulness, not your job title, your usefulness. Firehorse moves fast. AI moves fast. Markets move fast.
Companies move fast. If your value is not obvious, you cannot hide behind your title forever. Ask yourself, what skill am I not using? What knowledge am I sitting on? What ability do I have that nobody sees? Where am I quietly becoming outdated? That last question is uncomfortable. Good. Useful questions usually are. Comfortable questions often just decorate the problem. For investors, July asks you to calm down. Firehorse can make people excited. When things move fast, everyone thinks they are a genius. Then the market turns, and suddenly the genius disappears like free snacks at a seminar. Woodgoat month says, review your position, review your risk, review your time frame, review your exit. Do not confuse quiet with safe. A pressure cooker is also quiet before it screams. So here is the key lesson. July is not about fear. July is about preparation. If horse is the engine, goat is the storage tank. If the tank is clean, the engine runs well. If the tank is dirty, the engine chokes. So this month, do not just chase more. Clear the storage. Clear the old pressure. Clear the hidden mess. Clear the confusing decision. Clear the outdated plan. Because the monkey month comes next, and monkey brings a sharper, faster, more changeable type of movement. July is your preparation window. Use it. Here is your simple July practice. Pick one area: business, money, health, team, relationship, decision-making. Then ask one question. What am I carrying that I should no longer carry? That is it. No complicated ritual, no incense drama, no need to wear special colors and walk backwards into your living room. Just answer honestly. Woodgoat month is not asking you to add more. It is asking you to clear what has been stored. So if July feels heavy, do not panic. It may simply be showing you the weight you have been carrying. And if July feels quiet, do not become careless. Quiet does not always mean safe. Sometimes quiet means the pot is heating. Smart people check early. Careless people wait for smoke. Firehorse 2026 gave us speed. Woodgoat month asks us to manage pressure. The second half of 2026 will reward people who do not just move fast, but move clean. Clear structure, clear decision, clear energy, clear timing. Because speed without structure becomes chaos. Pressure without awareness becomes drama. But timing with discipline becomes advantage. So here is my question for you. Where is pressure building quietly in your life right now? Business, money, health, team, relationship, decision? Put one word in the comments. Not the word that sounds impressive, the honest one. That is where July is asking you to pay attention. Subscribe to Destiny Architect for more Bardzi, Firehorse 2026, Chinese metaphysics, management, feng shui, mendunjia, and timing insight. This is not fortune telling. This is timing, structure,